The year was 1980, and it marked the launch of the ministry called Bahamas Faith Ministries. Founded by Dr. Myles Munroe and an initial group of dynamic visionaries and leaders and their wives, including Dr. Richard Pinder, Henry Francis, and Dave Burrows. This group was joined shortly thereafter by other team members, including Pastor Jay Mullings, Leona Mitchell, and Wesley Smith.
Bahamas Faith Ministries began as just a Bible study, and it began with a lot of hope and a lot of vision for changing not only the Bahamas, but changing the world.
After moving to what was known as the Balmoral Beach Hotel, the group began hosting conferences and seminars such as the Believers Convention and the Leadership Convention, later renamed to the Believers Summit and the Leadership Summit. These seminars and events attracted notable international speakers and musical artists from the gospel world and drew thousands of Bahamians on an annual basis.
That's why we must be careful when we start confusing Christianity with the kingdom of God.
At the very early stages, Dr. Munroe indicated that Bahamas Faith Ministries is a local church with a global vision. So we began with a global insight and a global impact in our system. We believed that we were here to change the world. Fast forward a few years, we grew from a Bible study into a fledgling congregation known as Bahamas Faith Ministries, meeting first in hotels, shopping centers, and eventually coming to our present location on Carmichael Road. The impact of Bahamas Faith Ministries over the years has been incredible. All over the globe, the name of Myles Munroe and Bahamas Faith Ministries has been associated with transformation. There are celebrities, there are everyday people globally who still call us and email us and talk to us on a daily basis, and they say, Bahamas Faith Ministries has changed our lives. The message of the kingdom has changed our lives. The message about purpose and potential has changed our lives.
In November 2014, Dr. Munroe prepared to host scores of delegates from around the world in Freeport for the annual Global Leadership Forum. And just before it began, he, along with life partner, our sister Ruth, and 9 others, including Dr. Richard Pinder, Lavard, Riddell, and Jojo Parks, Furkan Cooper, Stanley Thurston, and Diego de Santiago, all passed away in a tragic plane crash. The visionary was gone, but the vision remained.
In order for us to continue to the next phase, the next level that we would like to go to, there's some things that we need to do. Most important group of people in the world right now when it comes to the future of Bahamas Faith Ministries are young people. Currently, our facilities are limited. We have a number of programs that are geared towards young people. We have what we call a Second Chance program, which consists of young people from the inner city that we bus in here on a weekly basis and we feed them.
I really like Second Chance because it make a difference in me. And
Second Chance has impacted my life for the better. It helped me to learn, to change my environment. It also helped me to learn to be a leader in life.
We have our children's church. We have a number of ministries that are going on. In fact, when you look at Bahamas Faith Ministries, many people from the outside don't realize what we do. We reach people around the world. We have programs where we feed people. We have what we call a storehouse ministry. We have a financial assistance ministry. And our facilities don't allow us to carry on the ministry in the way that we need to going forward. So what do we need?
Well, I'm glad you asked. With such a rich legacy of local and global impact, the future for BFM lies with the ones who are behind us, our millennials, our youth, and our children. A revitalized and re-energized children's ministry, youth ministry, and millennials. Beginning with the children's ministry, we see a relaunch and a rebranding with the focus in our reach and outreach to the community. Sparks Children's Ministry will focus on updating our children's ministry into a dynamic and energized rebirth, using tools and technology to transform the lives of our children and develop their potential.
And build our youth center. Our youth center is not only just a youth center, it's a youth and leadership center. So for example, one of the things that we want to do is We want to have a gymnasium. We want to have the necessary classrooms and meeting facilities for different age groups of young people. We want to also use this center as a leadership center for leadership training, for special seminars, and so on. You'll see some images in the screen that give you an idea of what we want this building to look like and what it will accomplish.
We see a global church with a growing number of cyber members through the use of streaming technology, utilizing a number of social media platforms like Facebook and YouTube. We see iCare network of home cell groups touching people in their communities, building friendships and relationships in small group settings, and allowing for a personal touch and a personal ministry.
Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because the next phase of the vision of Bahamas Faith Ministries is about to begin. We believe that it is time to move. We believe that it's time to expand. We believe that it's time to change not only the Bahamas, but change the world. And we believe that you are in this with us. Many of you have emailed us, you have called us, and you say, Pastor Dave, how can we help? So here's how you can help today. And then take us into the next phase. And we want you to join us. We want you to see with us the vision that's before us. We want you to see changes in the current environment here in the Bahamas. We've been working with troubled young people. We've been working with a program called iRise, which is a youth leadership and business program. There are so many other programs. You're going to see some information on the screen that share with you some of our programs that we're involved in. So we want your help in helping us to get to the next phase for Bahamas Faith Ministries, getting the kingdom message to the world, getting the message of potential to the world, getting the message of purpose to the world. And we believe that you will join us. So just follow the information on the screen. It will let you know how you can help. And we expect great things as we move together into the next phase of Bahamas Faith Ministries as we impact not only the Bahamas, but the entire world. We look forward to you joining us as we pursue the vision. So what does the future hold for Bahamas Faith Ministries? What is the vision for Bahamas Faith Ministries going forward with such a rich legacy that we have behind us of global impact? What lies ahead? Well, I tell you, it begins with our children and our youth and our millennials. We're going to begin with the children's ministry, which has already happened. We have relaunched, rebranded, and refocused the children's ministry for both in-reach and outreach into the community. Sparks Children's Ministry is focusing in on energizing our young people through tools of technology, through new curriculums, through new facilities, upgraded facilities, and we are on our way. We see a reimagined and re-energized youth ministry. Emerge Youth Church is leading the way, and we expect to see an expanded program, a number of external programs in the schools, in the community. We have launched a program called Second Chance to reach our inner city youth. We have the iRise Teen Leadership and Business Program because we want to target youth from every aspect of life, the troubled youth, the achieving youth. We have our typical events every year, the Youth Alive, the Burnout, the Talent Jam. So the re-energized Emerge Youth Church is leading the way once again. We intend to lead the way in innovation, in impact, and influence on our young people. From there, we move to our millennials, which is our Change Agents Ministry. And this group, again, is targeting through strategic meetings and programs, things like The Plug, which is a millennial-oriented Bible study, special events. We have a number of things that we have planned, a number of strategic initiatives, special forums, special meetings, special seminars, events, conferences to energize and mobilize our millennials for leadership training and leadership development and assuming the leadership mantle of Bahamas Faith Ministries. We see strategic leadership initiatives preparing our members to positively influence our country as trained and equipped leaders in every sphere of national and international life. How are we going to do this? The vision of Bahamas Faith Ministries is to have all of these specific areas of interest housed in a new facility. The facility is called the Youth, Family, Community, and Leadership Center. And this new center that we are building will have state-of-the-art facilities with classrooms, a recreational center, meeting room, cafeteria, gymnasium, designed to attract young people through sports and specialized activities. And we also are going to equip this center with leadership training tools and special classrooms. In addition, the vision of Bahamas Faith Ministries extends beyond the Bahamas, and we are talking about going global, going viral. We have a growing number of cyber members in countries like in Europe, in Canada, in Asia, in South America. And we are using social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube to go viral with the message of the kingdom, to go viral with the message of leadership development, transforming followers into leaders and leaders into agents of change. Within the Fellowship of Bahamas Faith Ministries, we also see a reimagined and redeveloped eye care home cell group network. The idea is we want to touch people on a one-on-one basis in small groups. And so this initiative is being relaunched, all a part of the new vision. We also see an expanded and rebranded Real Men's Ministry, Women of Excellence, with a focus on mentoring and developing men and women to assume their place in the world as leaders. We see an expanded hospital and prison ministry. We see an expanded business network, the Kingdom Business and Empowerment Network, also known as KBEN. We want to create wealth within our church that enables us to go beyond the church into the business community and impact people, and also for our business people to contribute to the development of Bahamas Faith Ministries and the advancement of the gospel and the message of the kingdom everywhere in the world. We also see personal and professional development initiatives like Toastmasters. And at Bahamas Faith Ministries, we actually have a Toastmasters club that was formed right here. And this club is equipping young leaders to be effective in the area of communication. We see leadership development through our BFM Empowered to Lead program for leaders. So we are developing a program that is specifically designed to equip our leaders to become better leaders, leadership development and training. Please remember these three words as we look into the future: upgrade, expand, and build. What do we mean by these three words? Upgrade means to invest in upgrading both the physical facilities and the internal programs of every ministry in Bahamas Faith Ministries. What does expand mean? Expand means to expand existing facilities and programs to strategically accommodate both our current and future members. And then build means that we are going to build on the foundation that we have, both physically, spiritually, and intellectually. We begin building with our youth, family, community, and leadership facility that will serve as the hub of influence for our global network. What do we need to accomplish these goals? I'm glad you asked. We need partnership in the vision. Together we can reach the goals, but we need your support through partnership. We need your support in several ways. We want you to be able to give your time, your talent, and your resources. The Bible tells us that God expects us to provide the material and the resources to advance the gospel globally. And that's what we need. So we need your financial contributions. We need you physically to be involved in our leadership programs. And we need you spiritually engaged, because the vision of Bahamas Faith Ministries is the vision not only for a better Bahamas, but for a better world. So make sure and join us as we enter a new era, a new vision, a new hope, a new inspiration, a new Bahamas Faith Ministries with a re-energized membership who are ready, willing, and able, and who are participating in our vision going forward. So we want to thank you for your support that we expect to receive. And we want to thank you as you go with us in this new era, a new era of Bahamas Faith Ministries, an expanded vision, upgrade, expand, and build. Join us on this journey.